He wanted me to rub lipstick around my mouth and then blow crack smoke in his face and tell him, "Take the smoke, you bad boy." And that was all I had to do. He paid me like $100.
You were fine all this time, I was inside out. Put my heart in your hands till it came back round. Didn't think that you'd fallen so deep. Didn't know that I had it in me. Guess my sanity breaks away too easy.
Hi, my name is Tammy. I'm 46 years old.
Nice to meet you, Tammy.
You were fine all this time, I was inside out.
Oh, it's crazy. I get up in the morning, usually like I've been sleeping like in an abandoned car. Well, it's not really abandoned, it's in like in front of an auto shop. They let me sleep in their cars out there. They don't really bother me. And I hold the homeless sign. Like when I get up in the morning, get myself together, I'll go hold the sign up. I used to do dates, but I try not to do it because I don't want to get locked up or go in a nutcase. I've been through a lot, so I hold the homeless sign and make money. I have a drug habit, and I'm trying to get off it, but most of the money I make is actually right now for like to pay for a place to stay for the night or food, things like that. I'm having problems getting welfare because I don't have an address. I was getting my mail at the welfare office, but they shut me off because they throw the mail out every couple of days. I used to fix houses for like 15 years, but nobody really wants to hire a girl. So I'm having trouble getting work. No one wants to hire someone without an address. You don't have many friends out here. Everybody's looking to see if they can rob you or get over on you. It's just like every day is crazy.
And what is your drug of choice?
Well, it was heroin, but all the heroin turned into fentanyl, so now it's fentanyl.
You were fine all this time, I was inside out.
I met a guy, I was like 25. I was going through a divorce. And I caught him doing it, and I thought it'd be like every other drug, like you could do it for the weekend. I had never been around anybody addicted. I didn't really know nothing about it. So I had a habit before I knew what a habit really was.
Put my heart in your hands till it came back round.
I used to use like 14, now I'm only using like 4 to 5.
How you go about supporting your habit?
I hold the homeless sign. And I do dates once in a while, like with guys I know, but mostly I just hold the sign.
Didn't think that you'd fallen so deep.
This one guy, he wanted me to rub lipstick around my mouth and then blow crack smoke in his face and tell him, "Take the smoke, you bad boy." And that was all I had to do. He paid me like $100.
Didn't know that I had it in me.
First, it's like the best feeling ever. But then it's like you have to take it just to function, just to be normal.
How hard is it to quit?
It's hard because it releases, and when you're happy or you're interested in something, your brain releases endorphins, and heroin tricks your brain into releasing them. So when you first stop doing it, your brain don't know how to release endorphins, so you're not happy or interested in nothing. That's why it's so hard to stop. Because it's like you have to learn how to be happy again. You gotta train your brain to release endorphins on its own again. If you take too much, you can nod out or die, but most people nod out, you wake up and you've gotten robbed. Or, once you get hooked on it, if you don't have the money to get a bag in the morning or something, you're sick. It's like having a cold 100 times over. So you don't care about anything but getting that bag to feel better. You do things you wouldn't normally do to get money, to get more. You get sick. You don't care too much about the things you normally care about just to get something to feel better. Yeah. Yeah.
Do you feel ashamed or guilt for using drugs?
Yeah. Definitely. Yeah, they're not talking to me right now. They live in Florida, most of my family. My mom died from rectal cancer last year, but nobody, came to find me to let me know. So I'm kind of estranged from them. My childhood was crazy. Like, we could spill something and my mom would, mess us up. Grab us by our hair, call us whores and everything. Besides that, I guess it was good. Like, we had everything, clothes, food. She just was really, like, crazy. Like, she could snap out at any time.
When you look at yourself in the mirror now, what do you see?
Somebody that I know could do better than they are.
Describe to me what having an addiction feels like.
It takes over your life. You feel really restrained, like you don't have no way out, because everything you do has to do with making sure you can get the drugs just to be okay. So it kind of consumes your whole life.
If you can go back in time, what would you say to your younger self before you started using drugs?
Don't start using or you'll end up with nothing and nobody.
Who is the most important person in your life and why?
My children. They're my kids, I love them.
If they was watching this video right now and you could send a message, what would your message be?
Just to do better than me, and I love them.
What would you say to the teens and young adults who might be thinking about trying drugs?
That it's not worth it. You might feel good the first couple times you use it, then it's just like a job, like something you have to do.
If you had 3 wishes in this world, what would your 3 wishes be?
For everybody to get along with each other better, love each other. For it not to be so hard to live day to day, and to understand more about our higher power.
What's your message to the world?
Just, realize, them happy days that you have are really, worth it. You gotta really appreciate it. Because it could be a time where you don't see many of them no more. Then all you got is to think about the old ones. Just appreciate each day you have. Just that we need to take care and love each other better. We're never going to get nowhere if we don't help each other.
Have you thought about getting help?
Yeah, I've tried off and on. Hopefully it'll work one day.
The future for you, what do you see yourself at in the future?
Well, if I don't stop using, I won't have one. But if I could stop using, I've done a lot of things. I went to college for nursing. I fixed houses for 15 years. I drove a cab, an ice cream truck. I can make money, you know, and live pretty nice if I could stop my mind.
Quiet's driving me insane. Silence rattles in my brain. Yeah, I gotta get away.